Markets are down, but we're up, baby. Our spirits are up, you know? Are you high in spirit, Rob?
I'm just high.
Fair enough. Gina, roll the intro. Thank you.
Hola! It's your boy, Big Rob. We're back in the house. Welcome to Sin City. It's okay, crypto. Oh! Now,
It's going to be a fun show. Only 4 hours of sleep last night.
Ooh.
I'm feeling good, babe.
Congratulations. That's
Hell yeah.
All right. So, you know.
How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good, dude. I'm feeling good. You know, a lot of people are panicking. If you know how to navigate correctly in these markets, you'll make money. So, you know, just know what to do. Long-term portfolio is fucked right now, but you're good. We can still make money trading. There's lots of stuff, lots of opportunity. And also this morning, just now, I looked at the price of Bitcoin. It was sitting at $88,888. I said, why is that a strange number? I looked it up. It is the meaning of triple infinity. The number 8 is shaped like the infinity symbol, which means we're going to go to, I'm just going to
That's ICP, the infinity symbol.
Yeah, man. So, they say there's a lot of luck in eights, you know, so if you go to slot machines,
Now it's not 8 anymore.
If you go to slot machines, you can bet on, a lot of the standard bets is 88 cents, $88.
Especially the Asian slots.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so, could we have just bounced off of 88888? We could have.
No, we
this
didn't.
could have been
Listen to me.
the mega bounce that we're looking for.
Listen. We failed to realize. Did you know this year was the year of the
8?
No, in Chinese,
8?
Year of the snake, bro. We got venom in our veins, man. We got bitten. We're down for the count. Guess what next year is, Rob? Year of the horse.
I can't.
And we about to run to all-time highs.
I can't do this right now.
What? What? You don't like my horse note?
No, I don't.
Anyways, yeah. I made some money on a couple Solana shorts this morning. I made money on Starknet last night, longing Starknet. I think we both made money on that one, and we talked about it on the show.
I made money during the daytime. I know I thought it was going to slow down at 22 cents, so I got in at 20, left at 22, and it went all the way to 24.5, and then crept all the way up to 25.5 cents this morning. I saw. Let's see, what did it get to? Yeah, I got to 25.85 cents this morning. And then we saw Bitcoin take a U-turn, and, well, a lot of stuff fell down. I did get into Zcash last night. I saw it under $600. Woke up. It was at 640. I was like, okay, that's cool. Nice little, sometimes I just like to play around with the circadian sleep cycle.
The what?
Circadian sleep cycle. And what I do is put in a trade that... and then just see what happens in the morning. No stop loss, no take profit. Just set it and forget it. Wake up, and then you do one of these numbers where you're like, it's like 6:30 in the morning. You're like, oh shit, I made money. Or you're like, fuck. It wakes you right up, better than an alarm clock.
We just got hit with an age restriction on YouTube. Stop cussing.
Did we? Really?
Yeah. You know what that means, right?
What?
Not only do they not show it to people who are obviously under 18, but they can't show it to people who are not signed in. So if you sign in as a guest, they don't show it to you. So let's try to keep it a little more family friendly. YouTube, if you're watching, the CEO of YouTube, we're doing our best here, guys. I want to give a big thank you. Today's show is brought to you by Stake.us, the #1 social casino in the entire world. I'm saying it every day. Guys, I know there's a couple people in here that every single day they just log in their app and they claim their one free stake cash. They're probably at like 100 now. Guys, it's $100 worth of free stake cash that you can redeem for doing nothing. So all of you, buy the dip, DCA, yada, yada. There's free money waiting for you. Create the account. Links in the description. Thank you, Stake. We love you. Rob, someone in the chat, Brandon White, 1874, said, I'm taking advantage of the sale. Rob, if you were to take advantage of the sale, what sale are you taking advantage of? To buy and stick it in your long-term portfolio.
A Long term, I don't know, man. It's
I
like
know,
you can throw a dart at anything. At this point. Like whatever you like. And I'm saying,
can't do that anymore.
Whatever project you like at this point, it's on discount. And the only thing that's not on discount is Zcash. Everything else is discount. If you like Cardano, it's at rock bottom 44 cents. If you like Solana, it's at $130. ETH is under 3,000. It's at 2,000. Everything's cheap, dude. And so if you got conviction in something, you believe in it long term, just buy it, dude. Outside of Zcash, you're good.
What about you? What do you have conviction in long term, Rob? You gotta have
Solana. I already told you. So, and when I say long term, I meant like, hey, once the markets bounce back and we're kind of in the thick of the bull market again, and Bitcoin's over, say,
into the thick of it,
over like 130, 140. That's when I believe we'll be back above.
You believe we will fly.
What is?
I got all the songs today, bro.
Oh man, please.
What?
Please.
We're having fun, man.
You got sound effects and songs.
Listen, bro, I'm down like 180 grand in my long-term portfolio. I'm trying to have some fun here, man. Okay.
I hear you.
Thank you.
There is a lot of opportunity though in the short term. I know that we've echoed this the last few weeks, and it's obvious that it's pretty much all about privacy. Are you willing to take a swing at gaming at all? No. You can replace it with anything outside of ZK and privacy, and I'm going to say no to everything. Like, why? Oh my God, my question is, why bother if nothing is reversed? Everything is in a downtrend. Bitcoin's in a downtrend. Now, if Bitcoin reversed and Bitcoin's at 105,000, then I'd be like, you know what? I'll take a stab at some different stuff. But like, at this point, you're more than likely going to lose a lot of money. It's pretty damn simple, dude. More than likely, you're going to lose money. And it's just like, dude, just stick with what's hot right now until you either get a massive reversal on Bitcoin or until a sector flashes and it looks like it's promising, right? I wouldn't mess with RWAs. I wouldn't even mess with AI right now.
You're crazy. Don't do it.
I don't mean don't buy it at all. I'm just saying that at this current moment, right now, $88,000 Bitcoin, why the fuck are you going to buy RWAs?
Stop cussing.
It's not cussing. It's you wanted to you showing the vibrator on the fucking girl's clit. That's what it was.
Jesus, bro. What is wrong with you?
I'm just saying.
It was her
We've been cussing for 4 years. That's not why we got hit.
It was her tummy.
Yeah. Anyways, like that video, if you're wondering why age restriction is because of that one. But anyways, so there's plenty of money to be made in simple ZK and privacy, 100%. And that's where the money's at right now until something changes. You're going to lose money in everything else. Buying Cardano right now, it's going to 25 cents. Unless Bitcoin reverses. So, like, that's it. That's literally the only thing. Or if all of a sudden there's a popular game, to answer your question, that comes out and everyone's playing it, then all of a sudden the gaming sector runs. Once I see the bounce back in the sector, then at that point, that's the time to get in. That's when you get in. Like, not now. I'm not buying RWAs. I'm not buying maybe AI, because AI was kind of hot right before Bitcoin's downturn. But AI's cooled down now. AI's not running at this moment. So we saw ICP run for a little bit. Probably has to do with AI. So I would take a look at AI, but realistically, man, like, if you're trying to make money short term, just stick to privacy, dude. ZK and privacy, just stick there. Once it dries up, then move on.
Cut for the belly. Ashley with a $5 super chat. Do we still own Club?
We do.
Yeah, we do.
We do.
Thanks. You could have just given us $5 in studio tomorrow, but I guess we'll give 30% to YouTube. All right. I want to talk about this, and then we'll take a look at the markets, and then we'll do a special little TA chart here in a few minutes. So, well, wouldn't you have it here? 95% of all Bitcoin bought in the last 155 days is now underwater. Rob, this is higher than COVID, 92%, and FTX, 94%. So all the people that we onboarded, they hate us. Do not invite them over to Thanksgiving dinner. Go down your text messages in the search bar, type in buy Bitcoin, and whoever you sent that text to over the last 155 days, do not, for the love of God, invite them over to Thanksgiving dinner because you will be hazed and harassed and made fun of. We also have this, the Fear and Greed Index. 16, extreme fear. Rob, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the last few times. Fear and greed has dropped this low. So the last time I see it dipped in here was on August 5th. It got to a low of 17. And Bitcoin bottomed out. So this was August 5th. And Bitcoin bottomed out, looks like August 31st. So about 4 weeks later, Bitcoin bottoms. Okay. Fear and greed on February 25th goes down to 10, and Bitcoin bottoms on April 8th. Guess what? Another 4 weeks. Rob, fear and greed is at 11. Does this mean in 30 days Bitcoin bottoms? Do you think it follows that kind of track there? What are your thoughts here? Do you think we bottom by the end of the year? You think this bleeding goes into 2026?
I think we're currently searching for a bottom.
What do you think the bottom is? You think we're going to the 70s? Last time we went all the way down to 74, and it bounced pretty hard. So I'm thinking high 70s. That's my thought, like 78, 77.
Perhaps. I don't know, dude. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. Is that I don't see us reversing anytime within the next couple weeks unless the 8888 thing was,
You're not really, I mean, come on, dude.
I mean, I'm telling you, man, there's a lot of
and now it's not at 888. Now it's at 8875. 88777. Double good luck.
There's a lot of eights in there though, man.
There's 2 8s. Now there's 3 8s. 4 8s with the cents. Now 3 4 5.
So yeah.
Anyways.
So the problem is that December has people just don't invest in December, man. All that extra money is going to the eggnog.
The what?
Eggnog.
The eggnog?
Yeah. It's also going.
Eggnog is not expensive. It's pretty cheap.
It is, man. You get that good quality eggnog, the thick one. There's kind of milk gravy. That one.
Milk gravy.
It's the white Pepto.
The Pepto for white people. Listen, take a look at this, Rob.
Eggnog is disgusting.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
It tastes good on first taste bud. When it hits you first time.
Yeah.
It does taste good. However, the fact that you're just slurping down
egg.
Yeah, it's not good, dude.
Yeah.
It's too thick.
Real thick.
Mm-hmm.
TAF. Thick as.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned December, Rob. Take a look at this. Last December, Bitcoin went down 2.85%. Before that, up 12%. Before that, -3, -18, +46, -5, -5. Your average return is 4.75% in the positive. So fairly mellow, not as mellow as, let's say, June on average, or even August on average. And not to mention, I think December will be red. I think October, November, December, they're all going to be red months. I do think we get a rally at the end of December. And then come January 1st, guys, new year, right? Everyone makes their investment plans. I'm going to go to the gym every day. I'm going to stop eating garbage. I'm going to invest in crypto. I don't know if that'll come, but I do think 2026 we're going to see a big push to the upside. But I do think the bleeding will continue. How low will that go? I think in the mid 70s, high 70s, 77, 78K. But yeah. All right. With that being said, I'll throw it over to Rob. Let's take a look at the markets, and then we'll take a look at some charts.
I did want to give we have a new perspective on the Fed from old Donald J. Trump.
Love
Oh,
the
Donaldinho.
Fed job. To me, it's the easiest job in the world. You play golf for 28, 29 days, then you go and make a little speech. tell everybody, in the case of the current guy, the wrong information because he has no clue. But if you have good instincts, you know, it's all based on instincts. I see they want to hire 3,000 economists, 3,000, to report to the Fed chairman. What are they going to do? Take all this information? 3,000 economists. That's why they're spending $4 billion on renovating a building that should have cost $25 million to do. They should have spent $25 million. They're building a basement into the Potomac River. I could have told them that's very tough to do and it doesn't
talking
work.
about
And it's
Jerome
very
Powell.
expensive, but they're up to $4 billion.
So basically, in the very beginning,
Yeah, he said
To me,
it's
it's the
not a
easiest
hard
job in the world.
I disagree.
easiest job in the world.
It's a very hard
You
job.
play golf 28 days of the month.
Yeah, says the guy who plays golf all the time.
This is exactly what I've been saying. This is exactly what I've been saying. You always say, well, what happens when the job data come in and all that? Like, they don't care. He already knows what he's going to do beforehand. He's got people's best interests. He's got his buddy's best interests. He's got company's best interests. He's got backstops and payrolls. And there's just all kinds of factors that are not related to the data. Like, that's all a smokescreen, bro. Oh, well, we got to wait for the numbers to come in. Like, they don't give a damn.
You don't
He
give a damn.
knows exactly what the hell he's
what?
doing. It is a paid spot, highly influenced by outside forces with lots of money. And it always has been, and it's even worse now than it was before. And it's an easy job, bro.
Crypto Sharknado said he is putting in resumes at the fast food joints.
There you go.
Chick-fil-A pays pretty good, I hear. You just got to say my pleasure every 5 seconds, even when it's not your pleasure.
Feel like you gotta, I don't know.
Yeah. Let's look at the markets there. Not Trump, okay? Thank you.
All right, yeah, of course.
Appreciate it.
So going down the list, red day, red all the way down. There's some green on the meme core. There's nothing more green. Okay, more red. Oh, what's Starknet's up 18%. There we go. We found one winner. And MYX Finance. You know, so once Bitcoin kind of finds itself here, I'd say 89, I think you're going to get a great opportunity in the sectors that we've been talking about that'll rally. Take a look. I want to take a look outside the top 100, pull in the top 200 here, and then take a look at what's up. So,
Not much.
even then, even the top 200 are getting crushed.
Go to the top 800.
All right, let's go. Filters, top 500. There we go. What do we got here?
Oh, Eliza OS. Interesting.
What is this?
It's, I think that was old AI 16Z. They rebranded.
Okay, what's got significant market cap? Just Starknet's the only winner across all the 10,000 different cryptos. World Mobile Token.
We gave you some TA on Starknet. Gave you some levels. They hit.
Yeah. Basically, just not a lot going on right now. You got Horizon. I know we talked about this one the other day.
You've been making money on that. You think this is at a good level to pick us some up, or what are we thinking?
No. Take a look at this thing. So this, just because where it started, let's go on to 24 hours. So just kind of where it started before its breakout is at $7. Now that it's at this kind of free fall, this is a problem when you go outside the top 100. When these things start to, when the floor kicks out from underneath them, there's just not enough buyers to come in, right? All of this buying, this is just kind of like FOMO. People just retail, just YOLOing in. They're looking at their exchange app or, you know, CoinMarketCap. They see that something's up 50, 40, 30%, whatever it is. And they're like, oh, that's ZK. I mean, I did it. But now here's the thing. I'm like, okay, you know, this wasn't on my map before its initial breakout. And then I saw it breaking out. I'm like, you know, somewhere around $12, I think is when I started buying this. And I was like, hey, you know what? This seems promising. It shares the narrative of ZK. It's still a larger play. You know, it's in between the 100 and 150 or, you know, it's still within the top 200 on market cap list. So it's nothing too small and speculative. And had a nice breakout. So, yeah, hey, you know what? I'll take a position. But people lose interest in these things very quickly. And if people lose interest, there's just not enough buyers to come in on the backside. We saw that with MINA as an example. That was one that caught a lot of interest, had a big percentage spike, and then it just just lost volume. And so if you look at the volume here, it's down 26% in the 24 hours. So I think I would expect this to continue down. It'll probably find support at $10, but I wouldn't buy it right there because I don't feel like there's enough momentum to carry back up. Now, if it does go down to $10, hits $10, bounces, gets to 11, 12, you start seeing the momentum come back in, and then all of a sudden the volume rises, and then it gets to $13 and $14. It's got a 30% day again on the exchanges. Then time to buy. Right now, nope. What else is down here? AB. What is AB about, dude? I try to look into it.
Antonio Brown.
Is it really?
No.
Oh. I tried to look it up. Honestly, I tried to look it up. I didn't. I went like ground like this one. They obviously paid for this listing because when the about page is a groundbreaking evolution in blockchain, I don't believe crap that's on here. And so, anyways, I tried to look it up, but I couldn't really find much. But anyways, Meteora here down. MINA protocol's down to 12 cents. Like, this thing's dried up, bro. It's got no volume.
Everything down, man.
Yeah, we're in that environment. Hey, like, let Bitcoin find itself. I think your best plays right now, what I would do is as soon as Bitcoin finds a spot, finds support, bounces a little bit, look at Zcash. That's where I would start. And then get a position there on that. Zcash currently sitting at 630. It's already doing exactly that, right? Soon as Bitcoin fell, it went down to 560. Or no, it actually fell this morning. So it went down to 580. And then once Bitcoin put in that bottom at 87, briefly 88, where it's at now, 89. And then we saw Zcash take off again. So I'd be careful with Zcash versus Dash. Sometimes Zcash rallies, Dash does not.
I was eyeing. Yeah, you're right. But sometimes Dash will run with Zcash. It'll run hard.
It just doesn't. It doesn't run as all. Well, here, you know what happens? I know both charts pretty well. When Dash runs, it's when Zcash puts in all-time highs, or when Zcash is like clearly over $700. That's when I've seen
Dash run.
DoorDash.
What are you doing?
I put in Dash and DoorDash came up.
You hungry? Should we DoorDash something?
This says no. This says number 80.
No, it's not DoorDash, bro.
$87 billion market cap.
Right there.
This is a stock.
You went to real world. You got to go down to crypto assets. Right there. DoorDash or Uber Eats?
Why do they start showing real world RWAs?
What do you mean? Because it's the future, man.
Yeah, crap. All right, so yeah, I mean, you look here on Dash. It's another example. Like here on the 1 hour, it has not bounced, but yet Zcash has. So I'd just be very careful. I would say when Dash runs, it's typically when Zcash gets toppy, and it's probably because what happens is people are making money on Zcash. They're like, oh, okay, that's it. I'm cashing out here. I bought it at $550. Now it's at $640 or whatever it is. And they're like, I made 15%. And so they go and cash out. And they're like, all right, where am I going to go now? They look at a Dash chart, and then Dash is like a little bit behind. It's starting to break out. And then they pile in there. And then so I think that's what you're seeing out of Dash.
Dash has had a few runs from like 68, wick up to like 110.
But it has a lot of psych outs too. So
yeah,
this
that's what I'm saying. You'll see the big wick to 110, and it'll drop back down and close at like 92.
I just don't trust it. It's just it doesn't trade well against Zcash. It's just the reality of it. You get more, you can use more TA, more like technical analysis with Zcash, and it's going to play out a little bit more in your favor, while Dash is just a little bit more uncertain.
Cool.
Avalanche, under $14.
That's hot.
This thing just... Dude, I'm sorry, but Avalanche and Cardano, the two of those,
they're dead. They're not dead, but the price action is dead. Listen, real quick. You know how when trees are falling, they say timber? What do they say when an avalanche is coming? Do you know?
You don't say anything.
But you got to yell at people. Like, ah! What do you say?
You don't say anything.
Okay.
Anytime you're on the top of a mountain with snow,
Yeah, but what if
you
you're
got gear.
you're at the bottom
You
of
got
the
a helmet on. You got
What
earmuffs.
do
You got
people
scarf.
yell
You got the ski mask. You got the thing. Nobody can hear
there's
you.
An avalanche coming.
Yeah, like when you got full snow gear on, you can't hear nothing, bro. All
Like
you hear is
when
yourself breathing
people
out of your nostrils. Also, hear you breathe out.
There's no universal timber style word for avalanche, but there are a few things people commonly say. They say avalanche or slide or snow slide or move.
Dropping the alpha today, bro.
I would like to adopt slide. Slide. Anyways, we have a very special guest joining us today for the first time on the show. I've known this young man for a while, and he starts texting me and saying, hey, I'm trading crypto. I made money on this. I made money here. And every day he just blows up my phone at 6 in the morning. I'm like, bro, I'm sleeping. Anyways, I was like, look, come join the show. Tell me about the trades you've been doing. So for the first time guest, we got my boy Brendan. What's up, bro? How you doing?
What's up, everybody? How's it going?
Good. Listen, man, all those 6 a.m. texts, I want you to tell the people watching how you've been making money, what you've been making money on. I know you had mentioned a few ones, but I think Solana is the one you recently mentioned. What was your last trade, and what are you kind of looking at with the Solana chart?
Yeah, so on Solana today, I took a nice short position. Right here, I found the trend line of the 1 minute time frame right here and waited for a breakthrough of the trend line. Once I got this breakthrough right here of this candle closer to the downside, I got a nice candle closer and made a change of character right here with a fair value gap in between. And so once it closed below this, I got in, put a little limit order right here. It got filled. The chart continued to move down, and I marked out my nice 1 to 2 right here. Got out half my position right here, and then rode it all the way down to my take profit down here around 134. So it was a nice little move today, and this has really been my bread and butter for the week.
Solana?
Yeah.
So it broke below. Did you enter on the retest on the way back up?
Yeah, so I just put a nice little limit order knowing that it was probably going to come back up and touch the fair value gap a little bit.
Yeah.
So it put a little limit order right there, and then came up, retested my fair value gap, and then went right back down, and it's been shooting down for the rest of the day. Right here, we've got a couple little consolidation zones going on, like right here, and it's going to continue to go in a downtrend if Bitcoin continues to go down.
So what are like, are you eyeing any longs on this setup? Because, when I was looking at a Solana chart, let me pull it up real quick. I have a zone marked out here. Let me get rid of market cipher. My zone is between, here, let me grab this real quick, between 110 and 127. And we take a look at every time Solana has bounced down here, right? Bounce, this is a 30% rally. Bounce, this is a 56% rally, right? This was a 23%, and so on and so on. The only time we had a deviation below this box was in April, where we wicked all the way down at $95. But guess what? We closed that candle green, and Solana went on a rally from the wick low. 90% had doubled, and so it's held every time. And when I look at this chart, Brendan, on the daily, you got to bounce here again, and looks like we're retesting the zone. Are you kind of eyeing the same levels I am on a potential massive support level for Solana? And if it does hit, are you looking along, or because of where Bitcoin is in the market conditions, you're still looking to scalp the shorts?
Yeah, for sure. I was actually looking at the same thing. I have it marked out here. I don't know. The way that Bitcoin's been moving lately, it's been going in such a big downtrend. I mean, it was at like 106 last Monday, and now it's all the way down to, 88, 89?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think it could take out this support level right here. I think it could, but I also do, based off of the previous trend, I think that it could continue to go in an uptrend. I think it could take a nice bounce off of that support level and go make a move all the way back up around, I don't know, 248, or maybe a smaller move around 202 if it takes a bounce off that. But it could very well shoot straight through that support zone and continue in a downtrend with Bitcoin going in the direction that it's going.
So let me ask you one more question. If you are going to long Solana at that support level on a scalp trade,
Yeah.
where are you looking to take profits? Like, I know you're working the lower time frames. What are some like maybe 15-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour resistance levels that if someone were to take a long, they're like, hey, I believe this level is going to hold. I want to scalp along. Where should they make sure they get out before price hits this level?
I mean, there's the most consistent level is around, I don't know, I'd say 143, 142.
Okay.
That's the most consistent resistance level that I'm seeing. But there's also a small resistance level around this area right here, 141 to like 140.
Okay.
That it could also go up to. And that's if it bounces off of this support zone right here. So if it is able to bounce off that support zone, I think you could ride it all the way to around 140, 141, and you'd be okay.
Sweet. Cool, man. Well, Brendan, we appreciate you joining us and giving us some TA breakdown. I'm sure we'll have you on in the future as well. And do you have like any social media account, X or Instagram, people can follow you?
Yeah, I have Instagram. My Instagram is b.2.downing.
b.2.downing. Okay,
Yeah.
Perfect. Next time we'll have it in the show notes so people can follow. All right, Brandon, thank you very much. I agree with him, man. I was in, I'll show you guys. I was in a couple Solana shorts here this morning. Got in, let's go to filled orders here. So I got in at 132.15, got out at 130.77. I mean, like $600 there. And then I got in at 134.76, got out at 133.30 for another like $600. So I'm up like $1,200 on the day shorting Solana. And then Bitcoin was dropping. I was thinking about getting into another short. And then I went to the high time frame and to Brendan's point, Solana is near a very key support level. I mean, 127.56. Even if Bitcoin's dropping, I'd rather not. I'd rather just go straight into Bitcoin or maybe go out to ETH or XRP. And so I would just be careful shorting Solana here, as I do believe it'll get a bounce. Maybe it's a dead cap bounce. Maybe it's a little bit of I don't know, you can scalp maybe 5, 6, 7% to the upside. But either way, I'd be careful shorting at these levels because you don't want to get caught and then this thing runs all the way up.
Yeah, I mean, I know you asked me earlier, like, hey, what is something you're looking to buy? And I did mention Solana. It has historically just been here at this 130 mark. And you can see here, this is weekly candles. And you can see over the entirety of the year. So from January, basically from February. From February, it broke above 130. And since then, it's held 130, dude. I mean, it came down, wicked in April, bounced, May bounced, July bounced, August bounced, and it held. It did go under 130 briefly for a couple weeks here in March, but I mean, it's just been here, dude. Now, that said, if the macro market conditions were to turn, and if you did see a further drawdown on Bitcoin, you will lose 130. That's not in question here. But if you feel confident that this $80,000 range will hold, it's an amazing time to get into Solana. And look at this. This 3 times this year we were over $240. And so will we go back to 240? Absolutely. Once Bitcoin's over 100 grand. And also I do think that Solana will lead the way. It seems like ETH attempted to break out and become the chain that everyone was using, the go-to altcoin, but it failed, it sputtered, and we never saw that big breakout we wanted from ETH. We didn't see it from Solana necessarily. We did see some nice price movements where we did see it go to 240, and this was really realistically off the back of meme coins. But I do think that developers are building on Solana. The community is moving towards Solana. Meme coins are on Solana. RWAs are on Solana. Stable coins are on. It just makes too much sense. ETH is losing market share on layer ones. And where are they losing market share to? It's Solana. And so I do think that Solana is going to be the first major layer one to come out of this dip. And so I can
see that.
I think it's.
I got nothing to say.
If this is, it maybe 130 isn't the bottom. Maybe it goes down to 120.
I think we get a wick under $100, bro. I do.
But here's the thing. At this point, knowing, because I, as long as the bull market's not over, which you say, for me, the bull market's not over. And so knowing that, or having that conviction, I know that once Bitcoin bottoms and bounces, Solana is going to essentially 2x from where it is now. With that said, if it draws down, if I were to buy now at 130 and it draws down to 110, it's not that big of a loss, right? It's still like, but here's the thing. It might just bounce from here and that's it. That's your only chance. And so whether I buy at 130 or 110, I don't know if I'll get 110, but I know I'll be happy with 130 returns.
Yeah.
Especially with the bull market balances.
Rob, do you remember this? This is just a classic here. Take a look at this. Remember this Nokia phone?
Yeah, those things are indestructible, bro.
What if I told you
You
that?
can run that thing over with a car.
Listen, what if I told you that the company that made the most indestructible phone is having a resurgence?
Nokia, nobody cares about Nokia.
Hey, Nokia goes all out on AI boom with infrastructure business. Bro, they built an indestructible product. Now they're building an indestructible infrastructure business.
Bro, it's like everyone.
This will save
This is
AI.
like the last grasp for everyone.
This is almost as good as the app yesterday.
You remember Blockbuster? They came out with like some crypto thing, and then
crypto thing? Blockbuster?
yeah, they tried. And then you had Napster doing the same thing,
Dude,
and then
Napster was.
LimeWire. Everyone tries this like they don't have enough money to actually start any kind of real business. So they're like, you know what? We're gonna do this. Like, get out of here, dude.
What do you mean they don't have money?
Like Napster,
How are you
LimeWire,
crapping on Nokia
Blockbuster.
right now, bro? Nokia's OG. That's the first one you got, right?
I was, yeah.
I know.
Dude, I was such a. They had Snake on there.
The first phone I got was a Razor.
Yeah.
Remember the Razors?
Wasn't that like a hose phone?
A what?
A hose phone.
Like a hose, like like spraying water?
No, like all the hose.
Oh, like a rake in the garden?
No, like like las muchachas.
Órale, güey.
Yeah, man. All the girls had those. See,
Gusto.
back in my high school, all the girls had the pink Razor phone, and then the guys had the
I had the black
T-Mobile Sidekick with the full
I had
keyboard,
one of those too.
or the BlackBerry.
Listen, my family, they're foreigners, okay? They didn't know. Thank you. All right. Cardano flashes a rare bullish signal, Rob. Is a major rebound about to start?
Let's
Why
take
are
a
you
look.
laughing, bro? It's
If the signal is extreme red in the charts and losing market cap fast, that signal has flashed.
I believe I can
And
signal.
it is flashing like Rudolph's nose. Cardano losing 44 cents, currently at 44.02. This thing is at prices we haven't seen since October. Jesus.
Jesus Christos.
This is at prices we haven't seen since 2024. And the price it hung out at in 2024, which I keep bringing back up, is 34 cents. Before that was the 26 cents. 34 cents. Next stop, 24 cents. That's the next one. Until you convince me otherwise.
Okay, here, you ready? .ADA.Cardano yesterday, dude.
There's just I know we have a lot of people that are bullish on Cardano. I'm not trying to say that your investment strategy is invalidated.
Yeah, you are.
But what I ask is, what is going to save Cardano's price free fall? Like, explain it to me.
Nigeria.
Like, explain to me.
Ethiopia.
Other than like a Charles Hoskinson rant about how it's going to save Bitcoin, explain what app, DApp, protocol.
I already told you, dude.
Give me something, because I don't see it. No RWA, no AI, no stablecoin.
Midnight.
Midnight isn't even on Cardano. And then you got
sidechain.
It's not even on Cardano. And then maybe Midnight itself will do well, but how does that translate over to Cardano?
Bro, it's a sidechain. Listen, man.
When has a sidechain ever helped the main chain?
Polygon
literally vampired out money from ETH.
Listen, Vampire.
Arbitrum vampired money out from ETH. You want to know why ETH didn't rally this bull run? Is because of its layer 2s. And so if you're holding Cardano, the worst thing you could possibly have is a sidechain. Why do you think Solana does well when things run? Because there's nothing out there sucking out liquidity from its market.
Rob, that's a great point. I'm not trying to be funny. That's a great point.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. I see nothing on the horizon that says like, hey man, this is a good catalyst. Like, here's an example. Caffeine.ai for ICP. We've been talking about that for a while. We're like, hey, this is gonna be a good catalyst. A lot of virtuals things. With the upgrade with BitTensor and the subnets. Avalanche had some potential, but it just fell flat on all those deliverables.
Solana with the ETF.
Yeah. And ADA does have a potential ETF. But here's the thing. I'm not seeing anything
Can we make
on the horizon.
Can we make a promise? Let's make a promise to not buy any Cardano until they get USDC or USDT.
IMJ says MinSwap is one of the best DEXs. It's not a best DEX because it doesn't have the liquidity. It's not the best DEX because there's not a lot of users. It's a conundrum, right? It's a catch-22. It's a negative feedback loop, right? It's like when you're going to look for a job and they're like, oh, you need experience to get a job. Like, how can I get experience? How can I get it? You won't hire me to get experience. So how can I get experience if nobody will hire me, right? It's the same thing with a DEX. It's the same thing with liquidity. If nobody's using it, as far as if people aren't in there using it, then it's not going to get traction. And so if the users aren't there, then that's the problem. The best DEXs have the users. The best DEXs have the liquidity because there's lots of users. There's lots of liquidity there. But if you don't have the liquidity, you don't have the users, you're not the best DEX. Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to Cricket said $2 super chat. Is this what winning feels like? Yeah, bro. Duh. Also, Ricky Romero, why does Coinbase count my losses as profit for end of year taxes? I don't know. I'm not an accountant. Also, when I swap, no idea. I'm not an accountant. Does the crypto tax help with this? Yes, they do. Actually, you just give them your wallet addresses and they figure it all out for you and they reduce your gas fees. They write those off. So, yeah, actually, I was talking to Ernest. I think we're going to bring him back on the show here soon. Anyways, that's it for the show today. I'll be doing the trading show here in about 10 minutes. I think maybe Brendan will join me. We'll do a dual trading show here. So if you want to catch more TA, maybe some potential setups on longs and or shorts, come join me. If you just stay in the chat, you'll be auto-redirected. That's all I got. Anyone else? No? Perfect. Gina, roll the outro. Thank you all very much. Hope you had a great time. We had a great time. Thank you, everyone. See you in 10 minutes. Bye.
Sin City Crypto. Cash is Cuvée. Yeah. Sin City Crypto. Everybody know we here for entertainment and info. Gonna show you how to get that big dough. So every day stay tapped in for big facts, no capping. With Bitcoin, if you're in, then you win. We divide the pie with no fraction. It's Big Rob, David. I split the game, but they gave it. Name the coin that's your favorite. I got dry powder, why save it? To the OGs, new beginners. Special shout out to the well members. Buy a dip, sell winners. Ain't really nothing you can tell sinners. Tune in for the latest new flavors. They gonna teach us mean coins. They polarizing like barbecue chicken pizzas. I laugh with a major grin. Laggers, we trade them in. Baddies, they came to sin. And sinners gon' play to win. Screaming hola till my bags are flowing over. Hold ya to the moon and to the solar. Won't I? Don't be letting FOMO control ya. It's over when the finger tornado close ya.